Welcome, guys, to the live stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. We are back live, and why is my webcam not working? Yeah, well, this is something new. That my webcam is just decided to not display an image. Yeah, let's just figure this out real quick, because it should be working. Oh, you know what? I bet you I've got to kill my Discord and reopen my Discord. Hold on a second. Hold on. 2 flying flipping seconds here. Because I was streaming on Discord the other night, and I think Discord's like, oh, I'm going to take control of that, and it's mine now. Discord. Let me just exit out of that. Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't streamed for a few days, so of course things are like broken and not working the way they're supposed to. And let's try going to the game window here real quick. Well, for crying in the... There's no reason why the webcam isn't working other than it hates me. Oh, and I think I just froze my Streamlabs. Well, we'll relaunch Discord. Back to the H key webcam. Well, now, I may have broke my webcam. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Because my webcam is not displaying. Well, isn't this just fan-doodly-tastic? You know, leave it to me to come on from not streaming for a few days and have it completely break. Let's add a source. Let's go video capture device. Add a source. Let's go for a new one. Test cam. And no, it's not finding my webcam. My webcam itself is not even detecting. I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in again, see what happens. All right, that made no change. Yeah. And for whatever reason, the mic switched over for Discord to my webcam. It should be the default, but it says it sees the webcam, but it's not actually seeing the webcam. It's not lighting it up. Okay, I'm going to give my computer a quick reboot. I will be back in 2 seconds. Yay, stream! I've got a webcam. It's working. Yay for me. Well, that was just a big pile of crap. Anyhow, we're live. Welcome to stream. Anybody and everybody that happens to be here, if you did stick around and watch this complete disaster of a live stream startup. But we are now actually live. I have my chat window. Everything looks good. Alright, now I just have to actually launch the game. And we should be back to where we're supposed to be. I don't know why my computer needed a reboot. The only thing different maybe today or this weekend that I did that I've never usually done is I was actually using my laptop upstairs and I was streaming Satisfactory from my computer downstairs. I was just using my laptop as the interface for it, and I was, you know, the streaming service that Steam has built in. That's all I was doing differently. Is I was trying to get some of my base built and stuff. But anyhow, we're live. Now we'll head over to the game window. We'll get some background audio happening. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Ima is with us here in chat. And we are live, and I've done another complete redesign of my base because I'm a sucker for punishment. I've been doing a lot of research and kind of going through on optimizing and getting to like 100% efficiencies where you can, how you can type thing. And one of the things that I noticed is most of the nodes that I'm going for pulling from right now are normal iron nodes or normal copper nodes. They're not poor and they're not pure. So a normal copper node on with a Mark 1 miner, like what we have here right now is a Mark 1 miner, these will pull out of the ground at 60 items per minute. So I will get 60 items per minute out of each of these. Plus I've got 4 more iron miners that are kind of grinding away, getting me some ore. And these conveyors will do 60 items per minute. So So far here, everything's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it's all working really good. The limestone itself, it actually only pulls at 30 items per minute out of the ground. So my conveyors, of course, are moving double. They can move double the amount of product. Oh, no, sorry. This one here will actually do 60 items as well. So I must have another limestone one that's not as good for me to be able to pull from. So these here are 1-to-1 ratio. Now, where that comes into play is when we get down to the smelters down here, and I'm just going to leap down here to where I have all of my materials coming down. These smelters that I now have a massive army of smelters set up here, these will only take in 30 items per minute. But we have 60 items per minute coming off of each node. So I'm basically feeding them into a splitter, and I'm sending half of it to one smelter, half of it to another smelter, so that we're getting 100% efficiency off of that node and feeding into here. And then the next node comes down, it feeds this way into this splitter, and it feeds into that smelter, and that smelter, so on and so forth, rinse and repeat. So this side here, this is my bank of iron smelting. Every one of these smelters is going to produce, if I could jump through it, all of this is going to produce iron ingots for us at 30 items per minute. So I'm basically taking everything that I can get off the conveyors and getting 100% usage out of them and not losing anything. Because remember how I had it all set up before, if you'd watched my stream previous, that a lot of my conveyors were just kind of sitting around and then they would move a little bit. And then they'd sit around and they'd move a little bit. I'm hoping that this new configuration here, they'll be able to run. Now, of course, none of them are running right now because I don't have the smelters powered up yet, because I don't have enough power stations and everything all configured. I kind of want to get everything else all built and in place first. So what I was working on earlier was getting all the limestone down here. This is one limestone node that I've got here. And we're going to run back and I'll show you kind of what it looks like, where all this stuff is coming from, and kind of one of the big changes that's my ears. Well, apparently I'm not used to that anymore. Thank you, Ima. I appreciate that immensely. So all my raw materials I have moved. They're all kind of sitting in these storage containers that I have over here. Basically because I tore everything down. And this, I'm actually building this base now out over the... Ooh, I almost ran over the edge. Out over the void. Like literally my heart nearly stopped. Oh my God, Cyborg, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
I literally... Listen. Wow, my heart is still beating the fact, because I would have lost everything that was in my inventory. And I would have leapt over the edge there. That really sucked, but... Anyhow, so we're all over the void here just to make better use of like flat space and stuff, so... Amazing game complex it is. Satisfactory has so much uses, so many things that you can do with it. It's amazing. So all of these nodes that are coming over here, all of these conveyors, there's 5 different conveyors here. 2 copper, 2 iron, and limestone is all getting pulled from over on this far side here. And they're all grinding away, except for I see a bunch of red lights down there, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm out of power. They should be yellow down there. I mean, I may have blown a breaker because right now I'm only running off of the 2 power generators off the back of my hub. So this limestone over here is what I wanted to check, because I thought it told me earlier that it was only going to get 30 items per minute here. You see, this one here only does 30 items per minute, so there's no need for me to split this one when we get to the other end for production. But yeah, that's kind of the way things are going. That's what I've been working on now, is just getting these things optimized. Now we've got to get it all powered, get smelting happening, and then get all of the items crafting back that I did have up and running. Ren, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
So I'm just running along the top of these conveyors here right now because safety first. You know, oh, look, I fell off. I wasn't very safe. Try to move along here a little faster.
Is iron like the only thing you need to make right now?
No, iron, copper. I need to be making iron plates. I need to be making iron rods, screws, hardened iron plates. I need to be making machine frames. Like, there's all kinds of stuff that I need to be making. But I kind of had to redesign everything to get it to a point where I was more efficient with my uses. And I wasn't going to be, you know, sitting around forever waiting for the materials to pop up. Because some of the stuff I need, like 500 or 600 of them, and it's going to take a while for them to build, so. All right, so we're just going to continue with this conveyor line. And you, if I can look over the edge, need to connect. You're not going to, are you? Right there.
Sunrise on the planet Terris.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? What am I doing? Gotta make sure I'm clicking on the right thing. This next bit is going to be tricky because I actually need to cross this line. I'm getting to a little bit of a spaghetti factory with the conveyors here as I'm merging materials where I want them to go. You're gonna go up like that. Nope. I want you to connect up there, and now I need to shoot it all the way over to this other side.
It looks like a giant Hot Wheels track.
It kind of does, doesn't it? And this is really kind of an ugly mess that I've got going here. But it all makes sense because I've got all the iron feeding down to here. So every one of these is iron. My coal is all of these lines. There's these two lines that are, not coal, sorry, copper, are feeding into here. So these 4 smelters that I've got over here are for copper. And then, of course, you can't smelt limestone, so this is going to go down. And because this line is only producing a 30 items, it's going to go straight into a, what's it called again? It is a constructor. So the constructor is going to go right here. Maybe. What am I missing? Reinforced. I need more reinforced iron. I can't build it without the reinforced iron.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
And right now it's absolutely nothing, so I'm going to build some more platforms out here. Because, you know, this is how gravity works. You just slap this stuff together, and it's guaranteed to hold up. It'll never fall down.
Yep, don't question Minecraft physics.
Pretty much, right? I'd say this is even, like, worse than Minecraft physics, because at least Minecraft has sand that will collapse. And gravel.
True.
Where this game, not so much.
Build yourself like a floating factory.
SGTV, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
This update came out like the last week of October, I believe it was, is when they came out with Update 5. Alright, so now it's going to be 2 constructors I've got to slap together, and I might put just a little bit more gap in between these. That one's going to go there, and there. How much of a space did I put between these? About that much?
Hey, looks right to me.
No, it's not. It's one too far over. Zoink! You can move, take down, and switch around as much as you want, and it doesn't destroy the items. You still get to keep them, so...
That's nice.
Alright, so we want to keep this in line that way, and we got to bring that one down a bit. So you are coming down here. A nice 90-degree turn. Into the constructor. Okay, so how much is this actually going to... I want to look at the constructor. Making concrete. See, it will take 45 per minute. Where I'm only getting 30 off this one. I might actually do some thinking here about how I want to handle this. Because I could split this one and then merge it with the line that we're getting 60 off of. Split that. All right, I'm gonna rethink this because I want to try to get 100% efficiency out of this. So first things first, I got to split these 2 lines, which should be relatively easy to do. And then I want to take a feed from each of them and merge it, and then a feed from each of them and merge it to get 45 output on them, if that makes sense. Okay.
Valid numbers to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you take 30 and you split it, you're getting 15, and you take 60 and split it, you're getting 30, and then you take a feed of those each and combine it, you're getting 45.
Yeah.
The math works. Ish.
Stands up to scrutiny.
Now, can I put another one of those right on top of that? That is the...
Bruh.
Oh, I certainly can. Bruh to you as well. Mr. Killer, welcome to the stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
So then, we're taking from this feed into here, and this feed into here. Now, I need to merge these 2 lines into something. And I need to figure out exactly how that is going to work. What is going to be the best way? Let's come out here like so. And you're fine. And then you are going to come out. Let's put you an elevated mount up here. I try to find your Minecraft server. I can't. Can you DM me it later? You need to be a member. A elite tier member on my server to be able to play on it. So no, I'm not just going to give you the connection to the server. That's not happening. Okay, so that should be a 15 feed and a 30 feed coming out of there. And we need to get these down to the same height here. And then merge it together. So the best way to do that is going to be, let's build our merger first. A conveyor merger. We get 3 inputs on it potentially, and 1 output. We're going to put it right there. I don't care how far this stuff has to travel to be able to get into it. It's more about if I can actually get it to work in there. What am I short? Oh, I can't afford that because I'm on the wrong one. That's why. No, I should be able to afford that. What do I need? I need iron plate. I don't have enough plate. I don't have enough plate.
If only you had some iron.
Well, I got lots of iron, and I actually have lots of iron plate, too. It's just down here. From stuff that I...
Just pull it from your storage.
Well, it will at some point. It's just right now, because I tore everything apart, and I'm kind of rebuilding it, that it's just not all pulled together right now.
Way to screw it up.
I know.
Me either, killer. Me either.
It's set at that level because it's someone that pays $15 a month is probably not going to trash the server compared to someone that's paying $1 a month. Okay, that is fed into the merger. Come on. Lock in there. Why is that conveyor belt has an invalid shape? How does that have an invalid shape? Out this way, out that way. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same spot I had it, but apparently not. All right, so this is now our feed of 15 and 30 items coming into this, so we can build a constructor here. So we go to production and we set up our constructor.
You have a giant manta ray flying over your base.
Yeah, they call them like manta ray, or some people on videos have called them moths. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure where it is now. You must be a little bit behind. Oh, he's way over there.
Yeah, he's kind of in the distance now. He keeps kind of circling you.
He does. They seem to be harmless, so...
Yeah, I don't see any arms on him.
Alright, that should be feeding now at 45 items per minute. And then this is set to build concrete, and that will build concrete now at 100% efficiency. Look at us go! Yay! Now we have to combine these other 2 lines again. Over here, we've got to bring this line out. Where this is going to go, I haven't really figured that part out yet. Actually, there's no reason I couldn't just put it right here. Other than I have to bring that other line down and connect into it somehow.
Is there any reason to prevent it blocking the entrances to those other splitters?
No, because I'm never going to be coming out of that end on there. Because this side is always ejecting out that way into the iron. I'm not going to be coming out of anything on this side.
Got it.
So at this point, I'm going to say no, there's no reason for it. Now, when I go to do my base like 6.0, there may be reasons to change that again.
Sometime tomorrow. Totally repair it, rip it apart, and rebuild it all.
Well, I've been rebuilding this part for like 2 days now, so I don't think I'm going to be at that point yet. At least, Lord God, I hope not. Alright, I need to put some power in here now. Well, at least rig it up for power. I still actually have to bring a feed down from the power plant and actually build the power plant, because right now I'm not producing very much power here, so...
Seems like you're doing all this backwards.
Well, I need to know how many machines I've got to know how much power I've got to generate. I've got all the materials I need to be able to get the power generation up and running. And I want to know where the power lines are actually feeding to, so I know where to bring them down from the power plant as well, too, so...
I'm gonna build like a giant power plant and then make a substation and then divert all of your power lines off that substation.
Well, yeah, the one power plant, like if you've got one massive power plant, you can just run the lines to wherever you want. And make it power all of your various parts of your base, so...
That doesn't look near as cool as having substations.
Well, there is no really need for it, though.
We're not talking about need, Terris.
Yeah, the problem is then you got to go through and refuel those substations, because it doesn't... Well, unless I had, like, batteries, but I'm not at the capability yet of building battery power storage. So it's, yeah. I
love the fact that you have these, like, self-contained constructors and stuff, and, like, batteries are somehow outside your scope.
Well, they are at this point, because I haven't researched that technology yet to be able to do that. Okay, that should line up. Oh no, that so didn't line up. Conveyor merger. Should be that one and that one. Please tell me that lines up. I think it kind of does.
This state is trying to kill me. I cannot wait to go home.
When are you heading home?
I'm gonna fly out of here on the 19th.
Have you still been working while there as well, or taking some time off?
Yeah. I took one day off. I took a day off on Friday because I had to do some calling around for my mom, but I also had to like cram studies. So Friday I was off, but yeah, next week I'll work the whole time. Well, I guess not Friday because I gotta fly. The Wi-Fi on the plane's probably isn't that good. Pretty easy to work from there, though.
Over to. Well, and that's the thing is, I mean, your job is very much a remote lifestyle, right? So.
Yeah, 100%. I kind of like told my manager, I was like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, fly down to Texas to help take care of my parents, and it was more of a courtesy because she doesn't need to know. She was like, well, I mean, nothing changes, so, you know, go for it.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Conveyor belt, invalid shape. That's not an invalid shape. That's no different than all the rest of the shapes we've been making.
It's like it turns blue and then it turns red.
So screw it. It's just gonna go straight into the merger. And production constructor.
Had one of those moments today where I like finally got to close out the browser that had all of my research stuff in it.
Oh, I bet you that was so nice.
Oh my god. Yes.
You have no idea how nice.
Well, now I just gotta wait for my certification crap to show up on CompTIA's website, and then I can get all that handed off to the powers that be.
Did work pay for all this, or?
No.
Oh,
No, they did at one point. Yeah, they did at one point, but no, I'm paying for my own degree program now. Yeah, the certifications are like built into that, basically, so I don't have to pay more for the certifications. I think I have 3 attempts at them. I never need more than one, but I get 3 attempts at them on their dime, and then after that I have to pay for them, however much the certification costs. Most CompTIA stuff's like $300 a pop or so.
I know why this didn't look right is because I didn't lay my line out straight.
Terrible.
I know, right? I'm so bad, and it looked really off too. When you get something, when you've got everything all on right angles, and you put something in that's crooked, that's not supposed to be there, it really does throw everything off. Like these line swaps here are kind of meant to be that way, so it's not as dreadful to see that because it's a shifting of material types.
Right.
I could maybe probably lower that. I don't think that needs to be as steep right there as I did.
It doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah, but it just looks awkward. And really, what does it take for me to fix it is just this. Clip down, and clip that, and that.
So picky.
See, but that now it's not as ugly looking there. It's funny how the conveyor belts still move underneath you. Underneath the materials, the conveyor belts are still moving.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
the conveyor
funny.
belts don't require power. They just always run. Oh, there's our moth
Well, that's
feed
how
back.
conveyor belts work, man.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, I think I can actually build some power generators. And maybe turn all this stuff on.
That would be nifty.
It would be, wouldn't it? At least get ingot production happening again. Come on, click. Alright, where am I going to pull this power from? I think it can come down from up top here. Now, I'm not going to tie this in yet, because if I don't add these other power units, I'm going to blow a breaker and have an issue. A wee issue. So, I need power. I need to make some biomass generators. That's these doodads here, and they can actually hang right over that edge. 1, 2, I think 4 should probably be enough for right now. Now, I'll do 5. I will do 5. Ren says, apparently I'm unsubbed to you. You unsubscribed for me? Dude, that's hurtful. What am I missing? Rods. I need some iron rods. That's okay. That is okay. I will go get some. And I need to get some biofuel as well, too.
How does your inventory work in this game? Is it like a weight thing, or is it just a numerical capacity thing?
Just a numerical, like, slots thing.
Oh, okay.
And then you can unlock more slots if you do research in various things.
Nice.
Iron rods are going to be down here. Take a few hundred of those, or probably 600. And how many more were we adding? Like 4 or 5 of them? I'll take enough to fill up 5. It's on AutoSub. You just got the notice and it's on AutoSub. I think YouTube's been working on getting rid of the AutoSubs.
Why?
Why
What
they've
purpose
been...
did that person, please?
So that people aren't... so they get less chargebacks from people that forget that they've been, like, signed into things.
Ooh. It's lame. Does it not send you an email that says, hey, you paid so-and-so?
Yeah, I mean,
Like...
it should. I get a notification when somebody renews, so... Alright, let's throw some fuel in these bad boys. You get 200 fuel.
What kind of fuel are you using now?
Solid biofuel at the moment. I have not researched enough to unlock coal fuel yet.
It's nibbler powered.
Alright, so those should be
How long
powered.
does 200 last?
200 lasts I would say a whole, like if I load everything up with 200 here and I get everything all running on it, I'd be able to go like the whole stream with it.
Huh, okay. Does solid biofuel like take quite a bit to make, or what?
No, it's just leaves and wood. I throw leaves and wood into a constructor to make it, so it's stupid easy.
Gotcha.
And now all of these power generators are online. And it's all tied in and all runs off the same, like this is all one grid. So if I end up overloading the system and it dies, I just have to flip one of them back on and it flips them all back on, so.
Magic.
Alrighty, so now I can come from this one. Do a little hop, skip, and a jump up here. I want to put another pole in here first. You to here. From here to here. From this one to this one. And that is not what I wanted to do. This should... No, it's not going to bring everything online because I don't have it connected at that end. Almost was going to pull that offline. And then you connect all the way over to here. Okay, do I have all of this set to construct what I want it to construct? You're making concrete. You're making concrete. You should be set to copper ingots. Copper ingots. Copper ingots. I think I'm good to go. I think I'm ready to turn this all back on again. Well, let's see if I blow a fuse. I've got a lot of smelters cooking here. Oh, yeah, look at that black smoke puking into the air. The smelters are firing, and why are these two here not running? Why are they not doing anything? I didn't set these ones to iron ingots. Iron ingots. And if you look, all the conveyors are they're just running. They're just doing their thing. Everything's moving. There's no, like, stalling much. Oh, these are stalling a little bit. I think it's just until it starts flowing. And then I need to get all this stuff out into storage as well, too.
I was going to ask you that. Like, where does it all get stored after it's made?
Right now, each of the smelters will store, I think it's up to, like, whatever a stack of this is, which is 500 concrete. And now I need to turn all these iron ingots into other things yet. So they've got to become iron plates, iron rods, screws, and hardened plate, and all kinds of, you know, fun jazz that way. But I am super glad that everything's, like, flowing and not really hanging up that much.
It just seems to be the limestone.
It's so super satisfying to look at that. And even still, I think it's just until this, like, starts, like, getting caught up. It should be anyway.
Probably. It's stored a little bit, I guess, for a while.
Yeah, well, because everything would have been all backlogged here for sure, so... Alrighty, so now what's the next thing that I've got to... I guess it's starting to manufacture the items. Is the next thing I need to start slapping together. Now the only downside is I have put, like, all of these really close together. So it's going to make constructing kind of a pain in the ass. Come on, get on that little edge. There we go. See, I've slapped these all together, and really, it should have been spaced out enough for the constructor to go in, but that's...
You can always, like, drag a little belt out and, like, spread them out behind.
Yeah, I could spread them out further that way behind it. Have the first one in line, and then just start shifting everything after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the natural shape of the landscape here. Oh.
What?
Everything all shut down. Oh, I think it's because these are full.
I was gonna say, I bet they just don't have anything else to do now.
Yeah, I think it's already cranked out. Yeah, I've got 100 iron ingots already sitting there, so... Okay, I'm like, why did everything all of a sudden just die? No, please, I didn't blow a fuse. It is still really super satisfying, though, watching all of these conveyors just chugging along. All right, well, first things first, then. Let's build a constructor to make some, I guess, just regular iron blocks. I need it to line up, though. And I want some room in it because last time I built everything like stupid close together and I kept like getting hung up and I'd have to like tear apart something and move it to get unstuck from it, and it really was not fantastic. Okay, you are making iron plate and you will make 30 iron... 20 iron plate per minute. And it takes 3 iron ingots. Well, I guess I'd need to power this too. Let's go with a power doodad right about here. So this will take 30 iron a minute, is what the input is capable of doing. And right now, this machine is putting out 30 iron ingots per minute, so this is a 1-to-1 ratio. So I don't have to worry about putting something faster in here, because this is only going to go as fast as what iron is coming into this. The planet called, they want their landscape back, which is why I'm building over the void. I'm not on their land anymore. I'm not touching the land. I'm out in the middle of the void.
Flying manta rays up there crying. A little litter.
Now, the next thing I probably want to do is I want to have lots of storage for this. Well, really, I can only use so much of it. So as long as I got 1 container of storage per item. Organization storage. Let's stand right in line here. All right, we now have iron plate manufacturing again. We're back manufacturing again, even though I have tons of it already. It is back in full production. All right, so next is another constructor. And we'll just put this right in line. Snap to grid, but I want it over a bit. That'll be fine. It goes from here and into here. And you're making iron rods. And I suppose we need this powered as well, too.
Nah. Power's overrated. You don't need it.
Yeah, I know. And then we need to put that into storage. Alright, we have full-fledged iron storage. Iron rod and iron plate. Next is screws. And this is where we have to start going into double... We have to kind of pay attention a little bit more to the actual construction ratios on this one. So what is... This is... Oh, this will take 15 iron per minute. And I'm actually coming out of this is 30 iron per minute. Hold the phone. We got to pull this apart. I'm not being very efficient with this right now. Because the most this will take is 30 or 15 ingots, so, and I'm coming out at 30, so I need to put a splitter in here. So if we go to logistics and we're going to a splitter and we're coming in from this side. And we got to move this. I'm suddenly aware of issues that I have here with this all being so close together.
I have to tear it all apart and do it again. I know you want to.
No, I really don't. Oh, I didn't need to put that there. I can fix that. Let's stand in line properly. Okay, that's just peachy. Just peachy. Okay, that's going into the splitter. So this is going to be taking 30 ingots in. And we're going to come out here with now another one of these constructors. And we're going to put two of these side by side. And you are making iron rods. Once I get power to you. All right, Hexer, hey Terris, can't stay, just wanted to say hi and have a good stream.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Thank you, Thanu. You have yourself a fantastic evening as well, and you are making iron rods as well. Okay, so these two constructors are now working at 100% efficiency, making iron rods from this one smelter that's puking away here. Okay, I need to look at the recipe now for screws. Screws takes one iron rod, but how fast will those go in here? So let's just We're just going to slap another constructor down here. So this will only take 10 iron rods at the absolute most. And this is going to be putting out 15. So we're not going to be 100% efficient. We're going to have like 5 extra rods left over. I guess there's only so much we could do with that, right?
Five rods worth of work.
Yeah, but I don't know if I have anything other work for them to do right now. So I guess that's just going to have to be like so, making screws. And then we got to put this into storage. Organization, storage container. And then I need to put another storage container here for our actual iron rods. And then eventually, if I really feel up to it, I could snake some means of item transport into one spot where there's ready access to these containers up near my base. But I think that's going to be for another day. I'm not going to figure that out exactly yet. Especially if I end up changing everything around a million times. That even line up? No, of course not. Of course not. Pay attention when I'm placing the stuff and actually use the tools that are at my fingertips. Which is control. To lock the grid. Okay, we've got plate storage, 100% efficiency. We've got iron rod storage, relatively 100% efficiency. I mean, we're as efficient as we're going to be. I mean, we're not starving this machine at all for making screws. This will only put out so many screws, so it's only going to be able to do 40 per minute, right? But it'll only take in 10 per minute worth of rods, so. Alright, let's expand our little flooring area here just a bit. You know what? I should turn zooping on. Was that with
Sure.
E?
What?
Nope. V? Nope. I gotta remember how to do that again.
What is zooping?
I'll show you. If I can remember what the frickin' hotkey is for it.
Z?
Why can't I remember what the key is? B is the flashlight key. No, Q is our construction window. X? No, that's for changing materials. F is for dismantling. Oh, I know there's a key to be able to move that. I just can't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to look back and see what the I've done it before. I freaking well did it at one point. I know I need to be selecting the item. I can't remember.
You didn't need to know anyway.
Well, anyhow, what zooping is you put like one end down at one point and then you kind of like zip it along. You go zoop to the other end and click it, and it like builds a whole line of them in a row.
Does it have its own sound effect?
No, but the guys, the devs did. They were at zoop as they were doing it, so that's why they called it zooping.
Well, that just makes sense.
Yeah, and I freaking well hit the button last time to do it. I thought it was just hitting, no, V is for product locator.
They're terrible about phonetically matching hotkeys.
I know, right? I don't even know like what like V would be, other because it's a scanner is what it is. Like, I gotta look it up because the zooping thing is driving me crazy.
It's hold R.
Is it R?
I'm looking it up right now. It says hold R, and there's like a zoop. You know, it's like a radio menu will pop up.
Yeah, it's not working. R! Well, my zooper's broken. Oh, wait. Now it's doing it.
Maybe you have to be in the mode to like. It only works when you're like starting to play something, maybe.
Oh, but it's only zooping in one direction.
I'll have very Bieber of it.
It wants to zoop out instead of... It should
like
bring up a menu for me to...
Are you holding R down?
Well, oh, here we go. There, now it's zooping again. I don't know. It should bring up that little, like, spinny wheel thing to be able to select how I want to place this. And the most it'll do is 10 at a time.
You know, early access.
It is early access, yes. And this is extremely experimental, too.
And yet, still far more functional.
The New World.
I wasn't going to say New World. I figure that's like it's too fresh. Too fresh of a brand. I was going to say Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition.
Yeah, I guess.
That already got pulled off the shelves.
All right, so what's next in our line of misery that we have to build here?
Misery. Really a fun game, you guys. He likes it. Line of Misery.
Well, it's just there's so many things that you have to be able to build and construct to be able to get all of your different tiers of things. And I need to rely on, wow, is this ever getting to be a freaking rat's nest of conveyors around here? I just want to go to my base. Eventually I'll unlock like walkways and stuff and I'll be able to walk over top of all this. Because to look up from up here, it's going to look like a big old spaghetti factory happening down here. Actually, it's not that, it's just from down below, it seems very unorganized and unorthodox. All right. What do we need to do for unlocking? So I need to be making, it's these coils that we need to be making, or these rotors here. And so I need a steady feed of lots of screws and iron. So I'm going to make another production of iron bars and screws. And then all of that is going to feed into an assembler. Is what is going to happen. So these iron bars and screws are going to stay for things that I actually need them to build like other like one-offs. So let's start with another constructor. And I believe this was just a straight-on feed, wasn't it? Or no, it got split, didn't it? Split into bars and screws. So we're going to put this splitter a little bit further back. That's under logistics. Another conveyor splitter. Oh, I totally just slapped that down for the sake of doing it. Right there is as good a spot as any. We're going to conveyor feed that in. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab here. Let's switch that over to here. And you're going to feed directly into that one. And production, another constructor. Iron bars, screws. That's going to be iron bars. This is going to be screws. So let's switch you to iron rods. Switch you to screws. Give you guys some power. Now these have to feed into an assembler that's going to be out here. which is basically 2 items in, 1 item out. What am I missing? I need copper wire. I've got lots of that over here. Alright, now, let's try this again. You two, out of the way and build an assembler. What am I missing now? I grabbed copper wire, did I not? Oh, rotors. It's not copper wire, it's freaking rotors I'm missing. Well, I have some of those stored away. And we're getting to the point to automate building those, so. But I have a bunch of them stored.
You just need, like,
Well,
a bunch of storage containers all over the place and then have them automatically feed into your pockets.
Pretty much. Have you got my rotors? You've got my rotors. Alright, now let's try this again. Assembler.
Like there's an Avengers Assemble joke in there somewhere.
There really was. I was, trying to lead that in there. Oh, I did watch Kenshi and the Legend of the Ten Rings today.
Oh, I haven't been able to have time to watch that. I'm gonna watch it with the wife and kids when I get home.
It is very good. You'll enjoy it. Yes.
Yeah? Yep.
Good. Hold the phone. Why are you not building anything? Oh, son of a biscuit. Why is this not manufacturing?
On general strike.
Wait. That would be why, is I'm an idiot.
Go on.
This needs to be... Son of a gun. Okay, hold on. This has got to go. This has got to go. This has got to go. Let's try this again. I need another constructor here first. Because I got to take these iron rods that I'm... This needs to be making more rods. This needs to be making more screws. Now I'm going to move that a little bit closer here. So I think those ones are all in line. Might as well make it look purty. Purty pathetic.
No need to be so self-deprecating. That's why I'm here.
Screws. Okay, you can make the screws now. Power pole here. Power going from here to here. Now I can make my assembler. Oh! I think I got this working. I want to see if I got it working.
Gambling's broken.
Why? Because you rolled a 10? I don't see how that's broken. That's just you losing money.
House is cheating.
Come on, slots. Do your thing. I spent a
you
lot of
have
time
that.
working on that. Spent a lot of time. Oh, my chat is not live. Live chat. That's going to be better. And I lost 10. But I got the symbols working. And I'm not even sure if I've got a... Ooh, I might want to fix that, though, because I think you could, like, gamble a lot with it. And I don't want it to be a lot. See, look, you won 20 Terris tokens.
Yay.
I'm going to tweak that because I don't want it to be like somebody gambling 1 million and getting 10 times that type thing. Because there is a potential.
Double, or is it?
No, like I've got different, like the reason why that doubled is because you got 1 diamond. So a diamond will always pay out unless there's a skull in there. If there's a skull, it's automatically a loss. If you get 3 skulls, though, you do at least get your gamble back.
That's funny.
And then, so yeah, if you get 1 diamond, it's a 2 times multiplier. If you get 2 diamonds, it's a 3 times multiplier. If you get 3 diamonds, it's 10 times. You get like 3 hearts or 3 stars. There's different multipliers for each of those. Modules, slots, preferences. Yeah, the most I want to be able to gamble on that, I think 100 is probably pretty good, right?
I would think so.
You gamble 100, you have the potential of getting 1,000 out of that. I think that's probably pretty reasonable.
You have a cooldown on it?
It doesn't really say if there's, like, there doesn't seem to be a setting for the cooldown on it. And so you got a skull on that one, which is why you lost.
Stupid skull.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're working. The emotes are working, so I'm super thrilled that it's doing its thing.
You just had to use generic ones, or could you use...
Well, no, for YouTube, because it handles the emotes a little bit differently, I used a site called Emoji Copy, and you could just find what emoji you wanted to use and then copy their emoji, and then you paste that link into it, and it automatically posted it and made it work. So...
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it actually shows up now, like instead of it being like just the text command in Streamlabs, it's actually a picture of the emote there, so... Assembler.
Avenge. Wait.
Assembler's going to go there, and then we're going from this one into this side, all the way from here into here. And then we set this assembler to make rotors. Alternating rotor, copper rotors. I just want to make... Oh, that was the alternate recipe we could use. Okay, and then I need to power this bad boy. So we'll put a power pole right there, and we'll run a line from here to here, and from here to there. This should now be manufacturing. Oh, we're not going to get near enough screws coming into this, though. Or will we? Because this is outputting at 40 screws per minute. This can input at 100 screws per minute. So we're going to end up starving this out of screws. So I should have another whole pile of screw manufacturing going into this. Wow, it gets exponentially more difficult to get everything running at 100%. But at least we have it manufacturing that now. All right, so what's next that we need to automate here? Automate whatever we can, right? So we already... Oh, we don't have... We haven't been doing any of the copper stuff yet, and I haven't done the reinforced plate yet. So we still got lots to do. So I might actually still be able to take some more screws over there, depending on how many screws it takes to make the iron, hardened iron plate. First things first, though, we should start constructing some of this copper stuff. You gotta be kidding me. I put it down backwards. Pay attention to your arrows. The orange arrow is your input arrow.
Oh, is that why it's pointing into the machine?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. All right, copper wire. Oh, sweet snookers. Okay. We're gonna bust this out. We are gonna get 30 out of here, so we can split this. Because the copper wire is only gonna make 100 at a time, or 15 at a time. So logistically speaking, we need another splitter with my input facing the machine.
Like it does. Markings on the machine, like once it's placed to tell you where the input goes?
Well, not... I mean, there is. Like, if you look here, like this is yellow. You got the orangey kind of color in here is input. This is the green for output.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I need to split this line now. So I need to make a constructor. So many things. Does that line up? There we go. Okay, you are making copper wire. And then you're going to split off and make more copper wire. Yeah, but do I want to be... Let me just try something here. Won't let me build on top. If it would let me put one of those on top. I wonder... where I could go with the floor for that. Can I build up here from somewhere? Oh, I can't jump up there.
Quick, build a ladder.
Now it says that there's a collision there, but I don't know if there really is. It's a soft collision anyway, so I'm not like overly worried about it.
I hear collision and all I can think about is networking. Thanks, CompTIA.
Okay, let's get a product elevator now.
That's pretty cool.
Hoi. And then if I go from here... I've been needing more power here, Jim. Let's take everything offline. Because I mean that way. And go this way to here. This one to here. This to... Why does everything seem so quiet right now? No, it's all still producing. I thought maybe I screwed up something. Okay, you're supposed to be making copper wire, I thought I said. And then up top should be making the copper cable. Oh no, this is going to make more copper wire. That's right. And then this is will extend on to make more of the copper cabling. Another constructor. Floor too steep. And then we go from here to here, and then this could make copper cabling. And how much cable are you making? You're making 30. I'm going to be bottlenecking that a bit. All right, that's now all producing. Eventually, all of these extra store containers will be gone once I kind of get everything all in place.
All the ones you have lined up against the wall there?
Yeah, because they're just kind of all placed there just because. I needed a place to put everything that I tore apart.
Oh.
So I had reams of materials already, so.
When you pick up a storage container, does it just throw everything in your inventory?
Yes, it does. And that really sucks.
I was gonna say, what happens if you already have too many slots in your inventory full?
It puts a chest on the ground.
Ew. Well, at least it doesn't just like dump on the ground.
Not sure what I'm going to do with the other 3 copper lines yet, but we'll cross that bridge as we get there.
Just make a bridge out of copper.
I don't think I can.
Not with that attitude.
Well played.
We'll get you immune to it again. I've been kind of out of pocket for the last couple of weeks. What actually ended up happening in New World? Is it fixed all its bugs? Or?
They've got like a big long list of bugs, and then there's like a whole bunch of like weapon issues now because they did a whole bunch of nerfing and redoing, and so now some of the weapon systems are broken. So,
Oh man.
it's I just don't. Apparently, the axe got a massive buff, which the great axe did not need a massive buff. It was already
Pretty good.
freaking good to begin with, right? So
They say what they're going to do about the population. I know you said something about our.
well, they're
server was
still talking about server mergers, but they haven't really gone forward with it yet. So I don't know where it's at with it. Of course, I put that too far ahead. That's better. I'm almost to the point where I was producing everything that I was producing before, so
How long did it take you to get back to that?
I'm gonna say like a good 6 hours.
It's not terrible considering how much work you did.
Yeah. Well, things are producing, so things are all functioning, so I'm kind of happy with that.
How long will it be before you need to make new power?
Well, we could actually go look at our power consumption and kind of see how how the grid's looking. So right now, the blue line here is what our max wattage output capability is, and the gray line is what we're actively using. So we're still got lots of room to play with, like nearly 100 megawatts. I'm gonna guess is what MW would be.
I would think so. So yeah, you're using a little, just barely over 50%.
Yeah. So we got lots of room to play with here.
Nice. That's good.
But that'll really start ramping up, especially once I start getting into some more like the assemblers and stuff like that. And all right, speaking of, what's next in my tier of destruction here? This is all just to get to coal power. So we have these being automatically made. We got these automatically being made. Now we got to focus on the reinforced steel. Or reinforced iron plating. And then we'll be able to get to coal generation.
So what does that do for you aside from, does it just increase the amount of megawatts you can produce?
Increase the amount of megawatts you can produce, and it's more efficient than the biofuel.
Oh, okay. So doesn't burn out as quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess in theory you would need fewer of those stations to power the same amount that you got now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you just add them onto what you already have and just like leave the biofuel for just
Well,
in case?
it depends on how much space it ends up taking, right? Like, I don't know how big they are yet. I haven't built one, so if they end up requiring a lot of space, then maybe I will replace them. But, I mean, I'll probably add on for now and then figure it out later, because eventually we'll get to a point where we got nuclear power and we won't need any of those, because we'll be able to just run off of nuclear energy, so...
Do they have other kinds? Do they have like solar power and wind power or anything like that, or is it just a?
I don't know yet. I haven't been playing enough to be able to answer that question. I'm ignorant to its ways.
Well, what do we keep you around for?
I know. I'm a disappointment. Alright, what are we going to make you make? You are making more iron plates. And we're going to put a power pole right there. With a power line to there and one to the units.
Unit. I'm easily amused, don't judge me.
Now I want to make better use of this. I'll just run it to here. All right. Gets it out of the way so that we can split this bad boy. Because we need to make a whole bunch of screws now. More screws. No, I need a splitter first. Logistics. Conveyor splitter. Unfortunately, once the conveyor is placed, I don't think that will connect. It doesn't see it as connected. I gotta go... Look.
Gotta go what now?
We'll just take this out. Ooh, no, not that. And remove this. And then go from here to there. And let's make another constructor. Where my input is right there. And you're making iron rods. And you're making iron rods. And then we need to make more constructors.
Vicious cycle.
Kind of. And you're going from here to here. From here to here. And you're making screws. And you're making screws. And then we're going to merge these two together into logistics. And we are going to go from here into there. From here into there. And then we're going to an assembler. Production assembler. And you are making reinforced plate. Look at me go!
Just making it all. Apparently you make blue plastic tubs too.
That's the screws. Keep this stuff kind of in line. Where is that? It's step back to here. And then this comes all the way up to here. And then I need a storage container off this. Organization.
Well, my friend, I have got to get up very early tomorrow, so I think I'm going to crash.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for chilling and hanging out.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And
What?
enjoy your restful non-study time.
I will do my best. But we'll catch you later, man.
Alrighty, later. Alright, why is this side not doing anything? You should be making screws. You should be making iron rods. And it's because you're not powered. That would be why. Iron rods into screws. Iron rods into screws. Screws all combining into more screws, all combining into iron plates, which should all be combining into reinforced iron plate. Yay! Another automated line completes. So as you guys can see, I am definitely making better use of the materials that are coming out of the ground. We're maximizing their usage. And we'll just whip along over here and have a look at it from up top. You get a little bit better view of everything that's getting manufactured right now. Alright, so all that over there is our iron production. Going from iron plate, iron rods, to screw production, and then we go into rotor production, and then we're going into reinforced iron plate construction that's over there. And then right off this first smelter over here, we have our copper wire and our copper cable being made. Other than that, I mean, we haven't gone like too crazy on what's getting manufactured at the copper end of things. And then down towards the end there is our concrete. We have two different lines of concrete being made, and they're generally running like pretty consistent. With all that stuff that we've just added, I want to kind of see what our power consumption's at now. Oh, we have jumped up quite a bit. We're up to 129 watts of power. So I think we're doing okay. Nothing's blowing, so we'll keep running and see what happens here. So what's next in our grand scheme of things we've got to crank out here? So first things first is I actually can unlock this because I have enough reinforced iron plate over here. We'll go grab some of that and we'll get that sent off. It's one of these little storage units here. That's iron screws. Reinforced iron plate right here. I will take 3 stacks. I don't need 3 stacks, but I will take 3 stacks. We can at least turn in that one option there for the tier 3 stuff. Select. That's going to go, that's going to go. Rotors can go, and cable can go, and more cable can go. Launch away.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup.
Oh yeah, we get water and stuff, pipelines and stuff.
Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Alrighty, so water is a thing, and I don't know if I've seen a lot of water around where our base is. We've got this big open area here that could be used for our coal production facility once we start getting to that point. Let's actually just see how far away it is for some coal. I'm pretty sure that didn't ping coal. Apparently there is some coal off that way. 369 meters that way. 500 meters that way. 1,739 meters. That's a long ways away. So 369 meters seems to be kind of... that's a long ways away. You know what? Let's take a let's actually go find that and work on trying to get some of that material back. But I should probably grab a miner so that we can at least get it mined. So what did it say? It said it was 360 some odd meters that way. I guess that's not terribly far. It now says it's only 100 meters away. Oh yeah, I have a gun now. In case you didn't know. It's a rebar gun. But it's really slow. It's not automatic at all. And it's like one shot and then go. And then one shot and then go. $47 meters this way. Is it going to be up on the top of this little knoll? Well, there's some water, but not a lot. Freaking well is going to be up there, isn't it? All right, well, let's shift gears here. We need to get up top there somehow. No, I'm dead! I didn't reload fast enough. Now we gotta go back and get our stuff. But I gotta grab some food first because our health is really low. What foods do you have for me? Anything? I got these little berries. I'll take the berries. All right, we're full. Let's get our stuff, get re-equipped, get our rebar gun loaded. It only needed one more shot and it was dead. My health wasn't overly fantastic to begin with. I think all my gear is in where the swamp water was. Right over here. Take all. Re-equip this stuff. All right, where is that some? It's here somewhere. My God, there's monsters everywhere. All right, where's that other son of a sea biscuit? I think we did it. How many more of you guys are up here? Here's our coal. Now, ideally, we'd like to try to line it up with that construction down there. A team effect raid. Welcome, guys. We got Wild Goat. Welcome to the stream.
My friend.
Emerald is here. Effect 2-0. Fist bump, you guys. Welcome to the stream. In case you guys are wondering, Firefly, welcome to the stream. We are playing Satisfactory today. And the game is well labeled. Oh, what is all that over there? It looks like a whole pile of food. There's great food over there. Always great to see you guys showing up on stream. I appreciate it very much. And let us just get I want to get a platform down here. And I want it to line up with that one. Is that going to be it? Or is it? No, I think it's that right there. Now, whether or not this is like in the right location, because I'd like to basically just zip straight down there. So who else is with us here? We've got, Firefly, Wild Goat, Emerald. You guys are awesome. Fist bump to you guys. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't tried Satisfactory, it's on Steam. It's like Minecraft on steroids. It is so much fun. It really is. Alright, we're going to go down with this. And try not to kill myself going down here. See if this does line up. Let's at least give us oh, I didn't want to put that there. Let's bring that back, please. Thank you. If we can make this line up, then I should be able to have a nice conveyored path to be able to get all that coal back down to our plant. Turn the flashlight on. It's so dark. It's so dark. Hello, Dogo. Don't run away. Yeah, because we should be able to bring that that feed straight down this way. Does that line up? That doesn't really line up there. It's going to be right in line with this conveyor system that's here. Which is fine. That conveyor system runs right to about hither and actually runs right along here like so. I just want to see where I could build up some pillared blocks here. Let's go straight up with this. Come on. I know you don't want to link in there, but you have to. You're just not going to let me, are you? It's really not. Okay. We'll have to play that by your ear then. Chat disconnected. Please wait a while. Why did my chat disconnect? Nearly chat's doing all kinds. I'm getting weird little glitchy things with my streams lately, so. I'm going to build up from this side then. Because we'll want a decent path of materials there, so. Okay, that is going to build. So that I can just build off that. I don't care that it's into the mountainside. You are exactly what you need to be, and what am I short on? I am short on iron plate. I need more iron plate. I don't know why chat does that sometimes. It's so weird. That's actually the first time I've noticed it do that on me. Oh, I should go around the other side because I will never... It'll take me forever to get around all the conveyors to get to my materials. Iron plate is going to be right here. I need a bunch of this. And a bunch more concrete. That should do nicely. So I've done a complete redesign of my factory to try to improve efficiencies with all of my materials that I have coming in. All the raw materials are coming in on these conveyors, and they're going into smelters and then constructors to make different items. All in the effort to advance and make cooler things. And right now I'm working, I just recently unlocked coal, so I'm working at trying to be able to get the coal materials back to my base. And I've been wanting to build them all on the actual platforms here, so. It is amazing what this game has done. And this is early access. It's not even like, it's update 5 of early access. So it's just unbelievable what early access game development is like. I've been playing New World a lot, and that's in full release, and it's nowhere near as, I mean, it's 10 times as buggy as what this game is. Like, I don't get it. Okay, I think I can actually drop this down now to maybe even a single level of concrete. No, I didn't want to do that. That one's like way off into the distance and not where I wanted to put it. Well, I'd love to stay longer, but it's been a busy day for me, and I'm a bit tired. Hope you enjoy the game more, and I'll watch you later. Good night. All right, well, I'll go see you later. Thank you for chilling and hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it. Have yourself a fantastic day, evening, night. Oh, I was zooping, and I totally just fell. I didn't want to do that. You can't walk on stuff that you haven't actually placed yet. Now, with this said, we can remove these because we'll be able to line this up a lot better to get that coal brought back to us. You're not giving me a good view of that, are you? One more. Should get us the height we need. Hello, why are you not connecting? There we go. And then I want the small ramp. It should be able to just clip right onto there. And I think I could get rid of this. Chainsaw time. Whoa. I know, I gotta reload. Gotcha. Got him. Oh, do I have any food left? I got a little bit. I do believe that I want to bring this up a little bit higher, though. So we are going to lose that. And we'll come up with this height. Come on, why are you not connecting? Connect up, dang it. I know you want to. There we go. Twist, turn. No, it was almost there. Okay, this is the height we want. And we can gun all of these because it doesn't line up to what our base is. All right, I think we've got this all lined up exactly where I want it. I'm hearing more monsters, though. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. I got to pull out that other ramp that we used as well, too. Wee bit of construction. Want this a nice, good, solid ramp here. That's not where that goes. Come on now. Build like you're supposed to. I think we're good there. And then I'm just going to kind of send it across, I think. Now, I don't think I could do, like, reverse ramps yet, because that would be, like, ideal, because then things would be, like, the perfect height. Actually, if we replace those with these ones... then this will all connect a lot easier. And then this leaves this roadway open underneath. Like, it's a more solid construction here for sure. Oh, that didn't exactly work out as intended. What happened there? That's not right. I thought I had removed enough of those to make that work. I apparently had not. See, if there was a reverse ramp, I would definitely put the ramp underneath on this side, but I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Yeah, there's no way for me. Maybe that's a pattern that I will unlock later, and then that will give it like a little bit more of a support arched thing, but that's good enough for there now. Good enough for what I need. And then we will zoop these all along. And zoop. Oh, where's my chainsaw? I've been needing my chainsaw, thank you. Now, I don't know if that should have been 3 high there. No, I don't want that as 3 highs. That's just a waste of materials. Singles would have been fine. And then conveyor-wise, if we went right off of here... Where's my conveyors? An extension up that way, and we got to get back up top there. And then we're going to go see where our actual miner is going to sit up here. All right. Mark 1 miner. And we want this to exit out this way. Is that a straight line out of there? And actually, I'd like it to just kind of yeah, that's fine. We can go from there. Keeping it in a straight line. like this here. This is a bit of a long conveyor run. I don't know if I have enough materials on me. I do not, by the looks of it. Or that was just the length, the maximum length that that conveyor could have been. Okay, we're going to go just to here. And then we're going to swing it over to this side. And then this bad boy is going to clip here and go all the way down to right there. Alright, then the only other thing that I got to worry about is getting power up here. Which, by the looks of it, is I can actually run my power right from here. And then we just keep running this until we either have to change elevation or it says we've gone too far. And we can plant this right there. And how much coal are we getting out of this? 120 coal. Oh, snap. I got to upgrade these conveyors. They are way too low tier because these conveyor belts can only do 60. So we need our tier 2 conveyors. Which, do I have them on my bar? I do. They're this one. We're upgrading these bad boys as we run along here. The Mark II conveyors can travel items at 120 items per minute. Okay, so we've got the coal cruising down now. I'm going to have to figure out the coal refinery, and we need to figure out where we're getting water from as well, too. Because we need water for the coal refinery as well, too, so... And as of right now, the only water we've got is this tiny little puddle that is... where is it? It's like just over here. This is a sad excuse for water that I don't know how much we're going to get out of that. Hello, Bean. That's a non-hostile entity. Okay, let's pull these ones out because I don't need these ramps here anymore. We have a better way up. Now, I wonder if we could get actually a better view from up there for anything that might resemble water. Let's see if we can see some. And hopefully we can find some expansions to be able to put a bigger clip into this gun. Oh, hey, a glow slug. I'll take that, though. A blue power slug. Okay, we've already got the hard drive out of that bad boy. Man, I'm not seeing water anywhere. Fuse broke. Ah, we gotta increase our power generation. Our plant just completely shut down. Oh, it moved. I'm guessing the range isn't that good on this. Where did it go? Again, I'm not seeing any water around here anywhere. Other than this silly little puddle right here. Hopefully that's enough that we can at least get some cooling and pipe it back. I really don't know. You know, all it did was fire up that coal and we blew the fuse. Like, it's not even, it filled the conveyor line and stopped. So it's not like it would have been running anymore. That's fine. We'll add more power. We're probably getting low on fuel now anyway. Got to top up the old fuel. Power, we'll make just one more biomass. That goes there, and we need some fuel. What are these ones sitting at for fuel? Oh, they're all empty. That would have done it. That's a good thing I've got a lot. How's my inventory looking, though? It's probably a little bit on the sad side here. Sorts. Yeah, why don't we unload some of this stuff? Your inventory's kind of a bit of a wreck. Iron ore. Well, that chest is full. Iron ingots. Then what's next? Iron plates, which I only have 132, which I don't want to get rid of anyway. I could get rid of a few of these, though. Screws. I don't have any on me. No, we'll keep that one stack of that we've got cooking. Copper. That we can get rid of. Copper ingots we can get rid of. Copper wire. Well, I'm pretty much at the mercy of my inventory for that right now. Actually, no. I can throw some of it into our new production here. Keep one stack of it, and then I don't think I can reach the storage up there. Actually, I don't even know if I put storage up there yet. For the copper cabling, and we're not making the copper rolls yet. Oh, I did have a little bit of stone on me. Keep one stack of concrete. All right, what can I get rid of here? Okay, that's all gone. A little bit of wood, a little bit of leaves. Wait, the blue power slugs. Do I have some of those already here? Yes, I do. Those are for making batteries. All right, sort that by name. And we're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of this. That should be getting me enough to... You know what? I'll grab one more. Let's get everything back online again. Because it's really quiet right now without the factory running. All you hear is just the conveyors. Because they don't require any power. Which is why we're working on getting coal, right? So... Hey, that's loaded. That is loaded. Come back to this first one. Loaded. Yeah, we completely consumed all of the solid biofuel in these bad boys. Apparently I can power these with mycelium. Alright, let's click your bad boys back on. Alright, power is back online. I think our capacity's back up again. Our consumption is well below what our capacity is, so we're in good shape again. You gotta keep it fueled, I guess. We're gonna have to get our fuel manufacturing back up and running again, too. Like, pronto. And I might just build the fuel, like the biofuel manufacturing just below here. Unfortunately, there's no way to hook up these biomass generators to an automatic unloading system to be able to get them like fully automated. But the coal facility will be able to get to that point, so. All right, we've got the coal to there, that's good enough. I'm happy enough with that for right now. I'll figure out where we're going to take the coal to. Let's look at our next milestone. Vehicular transportation. I need frames, so it looks like modular frames is the next thing that we've got to work at building, which is going to be bars and reinforced plate. So we got to do another reinforced plate assembly and another iron bars assembly over there. We might have to come up a level. We're almost getting to a point here where we should be like building upwards and going across. Why don't we look at that? Let's build a ramp up here. Alright, I have no idea where that ended up going. I was still Zoop enabled. How far did that go across? I think I want to go a little bit more. I'm not sure what the soft collision is that what's worrying about here. I think it might be the power poles. Yeah, the power poles are kind of in a soft collision, which is not necessarily the end of the world, but I think I would be fine with a ramp going from here up, though. What do we got to do to get that to actually dock down? Click down. Like wants to, and then it... You're just stubborn, you know that? Stubborn piece of whatever this is. Oh, no, wait. That's got to be this one. Number 5. No, it's got to be 6. Oh, it isn't. Why are those not spaced right then? You know, if I did this and then put in I'll make a ramp work here one way or another. Okay, and then I just need the single ramp. There, finally. Okay, that was a lot more work than it needed to be. Yeah, I think if I go... If we build this up with a single ramp this way... And then if we shoot across, we're geared up for a second level up here. I'm out of materials. Yeah, I need more iron plate. But I mean, now we're geared up that I can start running some of these conveyor systems from over here up. Shoot it up across, bring it down, feed into another iron line. And in fact, if I go right here with some power, I could probably take a feed right from here. And we've got our power line set up for this. So how fugly does this look from down below now? This ain't so bad. I mean, it's a little tight in here, but it's not terrible. It's doing its thing. Because the next thing I got to work on is getting that iron frame construction done. If I got a bunch of plates I can steal from one of these already. I mean, I've got a bunch over in storage in the other spot, but... This works too. I tell you, the zooping makes things so much easier. What am I out of now? Concrete. Well, I know where I got more concrete. Right hither. Oh, I almost launched myself over the edge. Almost did it again. Alrighty. now we have the platform area we need to be able to manufacture those iron frames. Those machine frames. I think we're going to do that all up on this tier. We have a couple of little spots here where there's power lights and stuff shining through. Unavoidable. That's going to be on the 2 assemblers. Which, I mean, I guess I could just pull these out. And when we get to a point where we get, like, barriers and stuff, we can add them around it to protect it. Because that really removes the clipping right there. So then we'll just have some... we'll put these ones back. We'll just get some safety railings to put around that. And that's all we'll need. But we haven't unlocked safety railings yet. Because the next thing we'll need to do is we'll need to go with an elevator here. So we're going to be logistics, Mark 1 elevator will connect to this and shoot across. And then we could go with a conveyor system. It goes from there to here, and then we'll figure out where it's going to go from here. Why didn't that... There we go. And then from here, we'll figure out where it's got to go. And then we'll just keep rinse and repeat with these units to get the materials up top here to build what we need to build. Alright, it's looking like a factory. Where is my highest point here to look around at? Probably up over there. Alright, we got our spawn location. Our hub is located there. Of course, the space elevator that launches various products to Fix-It Inc. Copper production. Limestone production. Iron production, a roller coaster of materials slipping and sliding around all over the place here. All in all, this is... It might not look pretty, but it's definitely more effective. We're getting more done with what we've got built here. So that is where I'm going to keep it for today. I think we've made some huge progress. The factory is coming along quite well. So, machining frames for tomorrow with our additional iron production that we got going. And then we can work on getting the next tier unlocked, which is getting into, like, vehicles. And then, yeah, we've got a few more other hub things that we can unlock. But bit by bit, we're getting there. And we still have, like, phase 2 objectives that we still need to unlock for the space elevator one, so we can unlock tiers 5 and 6. But we're still got to finish tiers 3 and 4. So tiers 3 and 4, that's what our goal is for tomorrow. With that said, you guys have yourself a good one, and peace out.